Good evening, USFFL. Divisional playoff football is live again as we continue the pursuit for the Harlan McLean Trophy. We have our final of 4 divisional playoff games. The Green Bay Packers are at home and defending Lambeau Field against the Philadelphia Eagles. Let's get it started. It's already underway. All right, let's get this game going. Think we're good to go here. Philadelphia has the ball first, and they're already out to midfield. Looks like we've missed a few plays. Deep pass here to A.J. Brown. So the Eagles going for it all from midfield and 0-man in zone. Beats the defender with a 6 on the white die. And there goes A.J. Brown down the left sideline. Inside the 5, tackled at the 3. Rasul Douglas on the tackle, and the Eagles are first and goal at the 3 on the game's opening drive. Inside run, Kenneth Gainwell on his card, on right, touchdown! Nice call for the Packer defense, but it didn't matter. Gainwell goes in for the rushing touchdown, and the Eagles are up after the extra point, 7-0, just like that. I'll tell you right now, this game is going to move fast, making it one of the difficult ones to call. 4 plays, 65 yards. And there were 4 plays, 3 first downs, and a touchdown. So better than 10 yards every play, it looks like. Right down the field, Eagles are up 7-0. Packers with 12:18 left to go. First quarter, their first possession, flat pass, and it's going to be 7 yards out to Christian Watson. The Eagles up 7-0 are coached by Bruce Mogg, back from the tropics or wherever he was for his vacation. Linebuck up the middle, 4 yards and a first down to Aaron Jones. Packers are coached by none other than our software admin, Scott Mueller. Going to pull up the broadcast, make sure it's working. Up the middle, A.J. Dillon, and he's brought down for just a 1-yard gain. Eagles had a linebacker in the zone, got it on the defensive card. 2nd and 9, Green Bay from their 37. Eagles show blitz from the safety, run up the middle, and that's a nice pickup, 7 yards. Aaron Jones on his card. Both these teams have running backs that can do damage on the wrong column, for sure. And I can hear the broadcast is coming through fine, so we're good to go there. Also on full screen, everything verified. Big 3rd and 2 coming up here for the Packers. Defense guesses run, flat pass, left side. Christian Watson, the catch, and the first down. Pick up a 12 on the play. Into Philly territory now at the 44. First down run up the middle and just 2 yards there for Aaron Jones. Got it on his wrong column, but a bad roll. 2nd and 8. Another run up the middle, A.J. Dillon. And just 1. Again, caught the defense looking past, got it to his wrong column, but Dillon and Jones up the middle, back-to-back plays combined for 3 yards, so it's 3rd and 7. 3 wide receivers, 1 halfback now out of the shotgun. Defense looks past, but it's a draw up the middle. Aaron Jones going to try to get it with his legs, and he does. First down and more inside the 30, tackled at the 26. Picks up 15 on a split roll defensive card. And it's 1st and 10 now again for the Packers. Here's a button hook. Aaron Jones over the middle and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Eagles defense rated good against the pass, average to good against the run. Their highlight defensively is about 4-star rated blitzers. Both these teams are going to be able to bring pressure in this one when needed. Button hook pass again. Aaron Jones, back-to-back plays. This one goes to his receiver card. He's going to get 5. So a 3rd down here, 3rd and 5 for the Packers. Packers have converted 2 third downs already on this drive. Eagles got their touchdown without getting to 3rd down. Flat pass, Alan Lazard, 2-man in zone. Nice call. Defensive call, doubled up one flat zone and picked the right one. That's going to force a field goal. Mason Crosby from 38 yards. No good. 2 through 9 and 12 was his odds. He hit a 10. And the Packers come up empty, on the opening drive for their team. So now back to the Eagles for their second possession. They'll start at their own 28. Hurts back to pass, looking short. Quez Watkins has it, and a 10-yard completion for a first down. Hurts is 3 for 3. Eagles out to the 38-yard line now, 1st and 10. Safety up close for the Packers, shows blitz. 3 wide receivers, 1 halfback on the field. He'll run out of that formation. Defense calls run up the middle, and 7-yard pickup. Got it on the defensive card. Both teams breaking trends there, running out of the 3 wide receiver, 1 halfback, and then, of course, calling run out of the nickel. But on the defensive card, Green Bay run is rated poor. Showed up there on that 7-yard gain at 2nd and 3. Here comes a sneak. This is going to Jalen Hurts, and he's going to be brought down right away. No gain. Hurts on his card. Wanted it, of course, on the defensive card. In comes Kenneth Gainwell. 3rd and 3. Eagles from their own 45. 3 wide receivers, 1 halfback again. So that signals less likely of a run. Defense in the nickel. They're going to key the running back, but it's a deep pass. Empty zone. This one's going to Devontae Smith. Great opportunity here for the Eagles. And it goes to the defensive card. Defender, extra long gain, and he beats the defender again. Devontae Smith down the right sideline, and he's gone. Nobody's there. Double sixes on the long gain roll. And with 4:12 to go in the first quarter, the Eagles on the road quickly out to a 14-0 lead. Kickoff return. Kyson Nixon took that 29 yards out to the 28-yard line. So the Packers will start there. Pro set. Defense looks past. It's a deep ball, and that is going to be intercepted. Intercepted by the Eagles. It looked like they had an empty zone, but it went on the quarterback card. Long pass right, Aaron Rodgers. The return is a 5-yard interception return picked off by James Bradbury. And the Eagles, again, with possession now. 1st and 10 at their own 47. They'll stay in the 3 wide receiver, 1 halfback set. Nickel blitz here from the Packers. Quick out pass, empty zone. This one the tight end, Dallas Goedert. And on the defensive card, a receiver result, and it's still 7 yards. As Goedert is dynamite in the flats, 2nd and 3. Now in Green Bay territory at the 46. Three wide receivers on the field again for Philly. Another pass call out to the flats to Goedert. Once again, defensive card and 10 more. But a penalty is going to bring that back. And that's a big penalty if you're the Packers, needing something to stop that momentum. It backs it up now. 2nd and 13. Philly from their 44. Still 3 wide receivers on the field. Wonder if he might go flat for a 3rd straight time. He does indeed. Flat pass. Dallas Goedert, 3rd straight time to the defensive card and incomplete. Good job leaving a man in zone, or that would have been plus 30 on that defensive card. Sets up 3rd and 13 now. Eagles converted their only 3rd down attempt in this game. They'll split out 3 wide receivers again. It's Quez Watkins in the slot. Cornerbacks are zeros for the Packers. 3rd and 13, end run, called end run for Jalen Hurts. And he gets to his card, and end run is a short game for Jalen Hurts. And he's going to get 13 yards unless there's containment. There is not. And I guess containment wouldn't have applied there. 1st and 10 at the 43. He needed 13. He got 13. Wow, gutsy call looking at his end run wrong column. But he got it. Now in Packer territory, first down run up the middle, and it's a pickup of 4. Third carry for Miles Sanders, 2nd and 6. Eagles are typically a run-based team, all 5s and 6s along that front for run blocking, but they're coming out in a lot of 3 wide receiver set, forcing the Packers to stay in that nickel a lot. Hurts back to pass. He looks short. He's going to Devontae Smith, and he's going to be forced to run with it. Round the edge, but brought down right away. Sack on the play, as a matter of fact, Quay Walker. So 3rd and 6 now at the Green Bay 39. 2 tight end set now. Changing it up is Bruce Mogg. Packers will stay in the nickel. This is the absolute fringe of the field goal range from the 39, and it would be a 2 through 6, 11, and 12. But right on that variable cliff, you might say. Defense looks run on 3rd and 6, but back to passes Hurts. Short, he's going to A.J. Brown. Catch, and a first down. 12-yard pickup on the wrong column for Jalen Hurts. Eagles 1st and 10 at the 27. Safety up close now, showing blitz for the Packers. Darnell Savage. The key is on the running back, but it's a dump pass. Left side, A.J. Brown. Calling his number back-to-back plays, and this one in the flat's going to be a yak opportunity for A.J. Brown, and he's up the right sideline, and a good gain of 16. Check that, an 18-yard gain. Inside the 10 now. Eagles 1st and goal at the 9. 2 tight end set. It's Gainwell in the backfield. The key is on Gainwell, but it's a run to Jalen Hurts around the edge, and he's good for 3. 2nd and goal at the 6. Hurts did get that on his wrong column. It's a good column, but not deadly. Only the 1 short gain and a couple breakaways on the edges. 2nd and goal at the 6. The Eagles will shift into a full house formation now. Defense looks past, but it's run. Up the middle, Miles Sanders. Gets it on his card. Miles Sanders right into the end zone. Touchdown Packers. Touchdown Eagles. And that is on the first play of the 2nd quarter. So in 1 quarter and 1 play, the Philadelphia Eagles have opened up a 21-0 lead on the road against Green Bay. It's happened real quick. There's only been 1 turnover as part of it. The Packers have their work cut out for him. Back to pass. Rodgers looks deep. He's intercepted again. Rodgers was going for Christian Watson, and this time on the defensive card. Hits the interception roll. Just a short return, but once again, the Eagles are going to take over near midfield. 1st and 10 at their 49. Wow. Flat pass, Devontae Smith, and it's incomplete. Happened to hit the blank spot on Hurts' card, 2nd and 10. Three wide receivers split out now for Philly. Flat pass. There was an all-out blitz. Goddard should be wide open in the flats. And he's only going to get 8 yards, though. Could have been worse. Got that on receiver right column. 3rd down and 2. From the Green Bay 43. They'll still stay in that 3 wide receiver set. Defense looks run, flat pass. Quez Watkins over on the left side. Hurts on his card. Gets the short gain. Quez Watkins with a 14-yard reception. There is an injury on the play, and it's going to be Kenneth Gainwell. And it looks like he's going to be out for a little bit. Let me see here. Kenneth Gainwell is out for 3 more weeks, so he will miss the rest of the playoff season. 1st and 10 now from the 29. Flat pass and incomplete. There were 2 men in zone. Credit Coach Scott Mueller for a good defensive positioning on that one, 2nd and 10. Well, the Eagles are not a team I would want to fall far behind on because they are built to run the ball and run the clock on you. And when you need to come back, they have all these star blitzers to make that difficult. Here's a look-in pass over the middle, and that's going to be 8-yard completion. Jalen Hurts hooking up with Devontae Smith. And that makes it 3rd and 2 at the Green Bay 21. Packers desperately needing to hold them to a field goal attempt here. On 3rd and 2, the Eagles go 2 tight ends. And that'll drop the Packers into the 3-4. Back to pass on 3rd and 2. Hurts looking short, going to Dallas Goedert. The catch and a first down. Got receiver on the defensive card, and Goddard hit one of his numbers on the right column. Eagles are 1st and goal now at the 10. Three wide receivers now, 1 halfback. Nickel blitz from the Packers. Look in pass, Quez Watkins. And it's a receiver opportunity for Quez, and he's got 6 yards. So down to the 4-yard line, missed a split fumble opportunity there. And it's 2nd and goal at the 4. 10:48 to go, 2nd quarter. Jalen Hurts is 12 of 15 for 204 yards already with a touchdown. Packers have a couple of big injuries coming into this game, too. I'd forgotten that from the last broadcast. Jair Alexander, a 6th-rated corner, and Rashawn Gary, best blitzer. Eagles go full house here. Defense looks run. It's a sneak. Hurts up the middle. He's got half of it. Got 2 yards on that one. And it's now 3rd and goal Eagles at the Packers 2. 3-4 blitz here. Defense looks run. It is. Miles Sanders right up the middle. On his card, he loses a yard. Hit the 5, and that's going to back him up to a 4th and goal at the 3. And I'll bet up 3 touchdowns. We're going to see Bruce Mogg bring out the kicker here. But I stand corrected. Bruce Mogg on 4th and goal from the 3 is going to go for it. Full house formation. 3-4 blitz here from the Packers. Going for the knockout blow. Defense guesses run. It is. Pitch out around the edge. Miles Sanders. He's going to lose another yard. Packers with a big stop. Coach Mogg forgoes the chippy field goal and the 4-score lead. And we welcome Anthony Tangora to the broadcast. Anthony, how we doing tonight?
We're doing well, Tim. Doing well. Nice key stop there for the, obviously for the Packers.
Oh my word, yes.
We were looking at Houston Buffalo there for a second from whatever that was, 1991 or whatnot.
Yeah, it's an interesting call. I get it because you really do put them away at 28-0. I know it's still early, but 28 is really something. Even as good as the Packers are, I would love to work from that lead. So I get the temptation, but I don't know. 4-score lead, I think I'd have kicked it still. From the 2, maybe.
Had a really good shot there going to the defensive card. And knowing Gary's out, don't know who on an end run, don't know who Gary's a 5. I don't know who was in there.
And those linebackers out there are zeros. He knew that's who's going to be sitting in the end run box if you put him there, but he just didn't find the right spot on that one linebacker column. I'm wondering if we are potentially frozen up here. Except we're in the middle of play call. Let's see here.
That can happen if internet goes out. You never know for somebody.
I think it's me because that's what I think it is whenever I type. And I don't see my own chat. So let me get the game up again. Should be, I assume, the same game number. Should still have it, but let's go safety first.
I have it running as well. I don't see the play going, so could
really?
Be them. Mm-hmm.
So maybe it is them.
And that's as we wait here, it's worth. I forget it was your broadcast, no, different broadcast in the last week where I went on for 5 minutes about how the first quarter is just its own game. Forget about it, Scott. Just forget it. It's okay, fine, 21, whatever. You got plenty of time.
Absolutely.
Thankfully it's not 28. And
go ahead. I'm sorry.
So much. Yeah, so much can happen. I don't know who gets the ball third quarter, that sort of thing, but it's 40 minutes left in this game. Ton of time.
But I do still think that stop there is just so huge. 28-0 would have been just. I can come back. 28 and 21 is a big difference. Let's just put it that way.
Yep.
Okay.
Play this drive like it's 0-0. That's how you play this drive.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And the Packers, they have a lot of what you need to come back against anybody. They've got breakaway running backs, quite a few short gains. They've got some yak. They still have Aaron Rodgers. I think I was surprised to see how high his interception rate was on that long pass right. So maybe more short passes. I don't know. But at 21-0, you're still in the game for sure.
I don't know how big that Gainwell loss is. I guess it's worth taking a look. I'll stroll over.
Well, I know Gainwell is his goal line back for sure. I think he was among the league leaders, 14 to 19 rushing touchdowns in that range for him.
Yep, second half back carries, 333 for Sanders, 68 for Gainwell. So it's quite a delta there. But yeah, 21 touchdowns.
21 rushing touchdowns or 21 total touchdowns?
21 rushing for Gainwell on 68 carries.
Yeah, that is a high touchdown probability.
Yeah, that's specialist of specialists right there. I mean, it's like William Refrigerator Perry numbers in terms of percentages.
So I'm connected, but it doesn't look like the game's moving. What are you seeing, if you don't mind my asking?
Well, he did put up that new number. You saw that?
I've connected to that number, and I'm in the game, but it's like it's not moving anywhere. It's stuck.
Gotcha. Did you maximize the screen? Maximize?
Yeah, I can now see more of the screen, but still nothing's happening.
Okay. Let's see. I'm trying now. It shows waiting for me, which means it's not connected.
All right.
Okay, 50618 is your new number.
Another new number?
Yep, 50618.
Okay.
I'll let you go.
That's a lot of new numbers in a short amount of time.
And I can tell you this as like everybody, as someone who's been on the wrong end of blowouts, nothing's worse when you're being blown out and the game keeps crashing. That's the worst.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe less so, though, if it's first quarter. Because if you're still in the game, if I'm still in the game, it might be nice to get a little reset, a little time to slow the momentum down a bit.
Right. And less so in the playoffs, too, for sure.
Here's a 2nd and 5 screen pass, and Aaron Jones gets 4, but needed 5. It's 3rd and 1. So a big third down from your own 13 for the Green Bay Packers here. Sneak by the quarterback. It's good for 5. So move the sticks. Packers 1st and 10 at their own 18. Eagles showing blitz out of a 4-3. It's an off tackle and 3-yard gain there for A.J. Dillon. Up the middle again, A.J. Dillon, and a nice call by the defense. Coach Mogg sniffs out the run. And that's going to cost a yard, so 3rd and 8. A.J. Dillon, 4 carries, just 4 yards so far. Big 3rd and 8 for the Packers now. Out of the shotgun is Aaron Rodgers. He's got Aaron Jones beside him. Eagles in the nickel, and here comes a draw on 3rd and 8, and that's going to go for 7. And a little containment actually cuts it by another yard, so it's 4th and 2 at their own 26, and the Packers are going to go for it. 6:36 to go, second quarter. Got to get it if you're going to do it. Flat pass, one man in zone. Christian Watson, receiver, opportunity. He catches it, and a first down Packers. Big 4th down conversion for Coach Mueller.
There's going to be a lot of do or dies, it feels like, for Scott the rest of the way. And he's just got to get them all.
There's a button hook pass, incomplete. Oh, big injury on the play is to Hassan Reddick.
Ooh.
He'll miss a couple games, too.
No way.
Hassan Reddick is the blitzing linebacker, 12-star 9, as I recall. Yeah, just a tough injury.
San Francisco is enjoying that.
Lion Buck up the middle goes for 5. Aaron Jones, and it's 3rd and 5.
Either Gary out if you get Green Bay or Reddick out if you get the Eagles.
3rd and 5. Inside run. He's going to try to run it again, and Aaron Jones can't get it. Rolls the 5, and it's nothing. 4th and 5. Green Bay at their 37. At the 4:30 mark, he's going for it. I don't know. I don't think it's quite that desperate now at 21-0.
I agree. You've earned back
even that earlier one. It was just not quite as far. It was 4th and 2, but here it's 4th and 5. Nickel defense from the Eagles. Out of the shotgun, back to pass, receiver double teamed, and the sack gets through. T.J. Edwards on the sack of Aaron Rodgers for a loss of 7. Eagles will take over at the Green Bay 30. Looking pass, Eagles to Devontae Smith. And Devontae, good for 7 on his receiving right column at 2nd and 3. Yeah, it felt like the Packers got a miracle reprieve at 21-0 on their goal line and got the ball back. And, I just think it was a little early to be that aggressive. Short pass, and it's incomplete. That one to Devontae Smith again. And on the wrong column, Jalen Hurts couldn't get it. So 3rd and 3 at the Green Bay 23. And again, Eagles will stay in the 3 wide receiver, 1 halfback set. Defense looks run, but it's a look-in pass. Dallas Goedert, and incomplete as another less than awesome roll for the offense there to the defensive card. 4th and 3. Here comes a 40-yard field goal attempt. Jake Elliott is true. 2 through 10, he nailed it. And at the 2:24 mark of the second quarter, it's 24-0 Philadelphia. Ooh, and Kesey and Nixon with a nice return, 41-yard kick return. Sets up the Packers at their own 46, just on the plus side of the 2-minute warning.
Buccaneer like that coverage.
Screen pass and a nice catch, and out of bounds with a first down is Aaron Jones at the 2-minute warning. Now across midfield, 1st and 10 at the 41 of Philly. Back to pass, Rodgers looks short, and that is going to be incomplete. Almost intercepted on the defensive split roll opportunity, 2nd and 10. Run right at the middle, Aaron Jones, and he's got good yardage. He gets 15 on the defensive card split roll. Down to the Philadelphia 26. First down there, clock running down now to 1:22.
It looks like the Packers do get the ball. Is that right?
Yes, because the Eagles scored on their first drive in 4 plays. Up the middle, 7-yard run, A.J. Dillon.
Well,
Second and 3
24-14
now
is
in the red
definitely a
zone.
game. 24-14 is a game, and that's the mission here for the Packers.
24-7, but yes, I agree.
I mean, if he can score here and then get 7 on the way back.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Sure. Mm-hmm. Off tackle and going to be brought down, but holding on the play, and the Eagles will take it. So 2nd and 13 now, back at the 29-yard line. Mason Crosby already missed a field goal earlier on the Packers' opening drive. Green Bay in the pro set. Here's a pitch out. Aaron Jones going around the right edge. And on his card, Aaron Jones has got a short gain. First down yardage. But a fumble. He has fumbled that ball inside the 15-yard line. It's loose. Let's see who's got it. And it is the Packers that are going to fall on this ball.
Yeah, we talked about that on our post game a couple days ago after your win. Jones is one of the bigger fumblers out there.
Got to be careful with those fumbles in the red zone for sure. 1st and 10 at the 14. Here's a draw up the middle and nothing doing for A.J. Dillon.
That's
Eagles looking to pass again, but the 5 on the running back card is never good. 2nd and 10. Eagles safety up close, showing blitz. Defense looks past, but it's a draw. Aaron Jones on his card. He's right through. He could be into the end zone, and he is. That's a touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones with a 14-yard touchdown run.
It's always interesting
8
how
seconds left in the first half. Ooh. Mason Crosby, a little cold still, just sneaks in that extra point.
Always interesting that the touchdown takes off 2 ticks at the end. So incomplete would have been 1 tick. It would have been 15 seconds, but touchdown takes it down to 8 seconds.
Huh. Eagles in a 2 tight end formation with 8 seconds left at their own 25. Defense doubling up receivers, but it's an end run. Jalen Hurts. And he's got 6 yards. I think we might let that run to halftime, and we do. So we have reached intermission in Green Bay. The Packers do get a touchdown right at the end of the first half, but they still trail by 17, 24-7. 2 Aaron Rodgers interceptions were the difference here. Rodgers just 6 of 13 in the first half for 47 yards. Jalen Hurts has 211 passing. Eagles outgaining him at the halftime, 260-139. But it's a new half. And the Packers begin with the ball at their own 25. Hitch over the middle. It's caught and good run. Christian Watson's got a short gain and a pick of a 16 out across the 40 to the 41. Brought down there by Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. Eagles safety up close, showing blitz again out of the 4-3. Another flat pass. Christian Watson again. And Watson's got 6 more. That on his receiver column. Defense was looking past. It's 2nd and 4. Pro set formation. And again, flat pass right back to Christian Watson. And Rodgers sets up a yak opportunity for Christian Watson, and he's got a good run again. 17 yards down to the Philadelphia 37. Christian Watson now 6 catches, 63 on the game. The Packers are in business on the fringe of field goal range. Up the middle, a run and a 6-yard pickup for A.J. Dillon. Packers 2nd and 4 at the 31. Epps the safety up close again, showing blitz. But it's a run off tackle and 3 more for A.J. Dillon. So he's a yard short. After his 2 carries, it's 3rd and 1. Now at the 28, pro set. Jones and Dillon both in the backfield. Eagles 4-3 show blitz, run. Aaron Jones up the middle, and he's got the first down. Pick up a 4 on the play. Eagles keep that safety up close to the line of scrimmage again here on the new set of downs. Double team on the right receiver, Alan Lazard on a square-in pass, but it was by a linebacker, so he's going to get a yak opportunity nonetheless. Only gets a yard, though, 2nd and 9. So not the first down play the Packers were looking for. 2nd and long, another run up the middle, and 6-yard gain, but a penalty. As a matter of fact, offsetting penalties. So we'll replay it. 2nd and 9 at the Philly 23. Defense looks run its pass, going short to Alan Lazard, and incomplete. Darius Slay beats him despite the 6 on the white die. The Eagles' corners are both rated 6s, and that came up here and saved a first down. So 3rd and 9 now. Rodgers out of the shotgun. 3 wide receivers split out here. Even a field goal would cut it to 2 scores. Back to pass and looking deep. Empty zone to the defensive card. Incomplete and almost intercepted that. Oh, what a great call by Coach Mueller. Got it to the 0-man column. But just didn't get the roll. There were plenty of opportunities there. Actually, just barely missed the interception. Field goal is good by Mason Crosby. And at 9:54 to go in the 3rd quarter, we now have a 2-score game. The Eagles are up on the road 24-10. They'll begin at their yard line.
It's hard to get a read on the Philly defense, and their tendencies because of the 2 coaches, but
Sure.
19th in the league in long pass men in zone.
Ooh, an all-out blitz by the Packers gets home. Just a flat pass, but Justin Hollins got in quickly, and it's a 4-yard loss. Eagles are 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Looking deep and going to A.J. Brown. He is doubled by the linebacker. So a nice call defensively, but we got a dump off. This one's going out to the flat to Miles Sanders, and he's going to get 6. So that makes it 3rd and 8. Philly from their 18. Hurts out of the pistol. 3 wide receivers set. Nickel blitz here from Coach Mueller and the Packers. Big 3rd down. And it's a dump-off pass, and there's 2 men in both the flats. It still goes to the offensive card and a 7-yard pickup. Great call again by Coach Mueller. But the Eagles do come up 1 yard short. It's 4th and 1 at their own 25. You got to punt it. That's how I always look at it. At my own 25, but you're, at the same time, if you're the Eagles, you're looking at all those 6s and 5s across your offensive front, and the Packers are poor against the run. And sure enough, the Eagles are saying, let's do this. Tush push coming. 2 tight end set. 4th and 1 at their own 25. Packers in a 3-4. They call run. Back to pass. Looking short. Going to Devontae Smith. And he's got the catch. But a penalty on the play. And it is a personal foul. It'll count and add 15. The gamble pays off. And the Eagles are across midfield now at the Green Bay 47. Both these coaches showing moxie and balls that I don't personally possess in this game. There's a first down flat pass. Dallas Goedert's going to lose 3. And that's a nice break for the Packers, who had called run on the play. Got that on the defensive card, obviously. Now at the 50, it's 2nd and 13. Eagles with 3 wide receivers split out. Here's a quick slant over the middle. It was an all-out blitz, so it's wide open in that zone, and Goddard's got 8. His 5th catch of the game sets up a 3rd and 5 now at the Green Bay 42. Again, Elliott's field goal range goes out to the 39, so still work to be done. 2 tight end set. It's Miles Sanders back there. Again, Gainwell was hurt earlier in the game. Back to pass and looking short. This goes to A.J. Brown. He's got the catch and a first down. Philly at the Green Bay 31. Pickup of 11 for A.J. Brown. Eagles will split out 3 wide receivers. Pack shows a nickel blitz. And it's a run up the middle. Miles Sanders, he's good for 5. 2nd and 5 at the Green Bay 26. Offense splits out 3 wides again. They show pass, but it's a run again up the middle and a pickup of 7. Jason Kelce makes the block to spring for the first down. The Eagles are now into the red zone. 5 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter from the 19-yard line. Here's a run up the middle, Miles Sanders, and that's going to be good for 5. Packers called run, but it went to the defensive guard. Not a good sign for them. 2nd and 5 now at the Green Bay 14. Packers showing blitz out of the nickel here. They look run. It's a quick slant. Goddard over the middle. He's got the catch, and he's all the way down inside the 5 and tackled at the 1. Pickup of 13 on that 0-man column defensively. 1st and goal at the 1. Eagles full house set. 3-4 blitz shown here by the Packers. The key is on the quarterback. Run up the middle. Miles Sanders. Snap fumble at the 1-yard line. It is on the ground. A big opportunity for the defense, but it is recovered by Philly at the 2. And they will sit on it. 2nd and goal at the 2. Whew. So the Eagles almost turned it over inside the 5 again. The other one was turnover on downs. Once again to the full house set. And it's a sneak. Jalen Hurts into the run defense. Didn't matter. Touchdown, Philly. A 13-play touchdown drive for the Philadelphia Eagles. And at the 3-minute mark of the 3rd quarter, they have opened up again a 3-touchdown lead in this divisional playoff. 31-10 over the Packers. A squib kick there by the Eagles, avoiding that nice kick returner. But it does start him out at the 37. So good field position here for the Packers. End run. Aaron Jones, he's got a short gain. Nice run. Goes for 18. That's across midfield already at the Philadelphia 45-yard line. Aaron Jones now over the century mark, 12 carries, 105. He'll go again here, up the middle. Aaron Jones, 5 yards on his card. 2nd and 5 at the Philly 40. This game's not over. Defense looks past. It's run up the middle again. Jones right back to his card. He's got a short gain again. And Aaron Jones, a 14-yard pickup down to the Philly 26. Coach Mueller heating up the running game here. Passing on this one, flat out to the side, and it's going to be actually a dead ball penalty on the offense. Back them up. 1st and 15 now, Packers at the 31. Back to pass. Rodgers looks deep and incomplete. Rodgers targeting Christian Watson and found an empty spot on the defensive card. 2nd and 15 now. Jones and Dillon both in the backfield out of a pro set. Defense looks pass, and it is. Screen. Aaron Jones out of the backfield. Beats the zero-rated linebacker. 16 yards. There is a penalty. And it's holding against Green Bay. So great call by Mueller. Beats the zero-rated linebacker with a 4. Gets the first down, but a holding penalty. And now it's 2nd and 25 at the Philly 41. Pitch out. Aaron Jones around the edge, and he's good for just 5. So 3rd and 20 now at the Philly 36. Sorry, the Philly 36. From here, it's a 2 through 4. Need to get inside that 32, but you're down 3 touchdowns. Screen pass, tailback, incomplete. That one to the defensive card. 4th and 20 at the Philly 36, and he's going for it. And strange as it might seem, I don't know how you have any other choice. From right there, a field goal's just 2 through 4. A field goal doesn't help you much. Punt's not going to do anything. Deep 3-2-6 dime here from Philly. 3 wide receivers, 1 halfback. Rodgers out of the shotgun. 4th and 20 as we open the 4th quarter. Back to pass, looking deep, going to Allen Lazard. Get it on Rodgers' card. Lazard makes the catch. Allen Lazard's got 6 for the Packers. 2 men in zone, and Aaron Rodgers beat it anyway. There was a double team on Dobbs, but that wasn't the right receiver. Lazard gets the touchdown. Extra point is good. And just inside the 4th quarter, we are once again at a 2-score game, 31-17. Eagles now with possession at their own 28. They're going to come out in their familiar 3 wide receiver, 1 halfback set. It's Miles Sanders behind the quarterback. Back to pass, looking deep. That's an open zone. He was double teaming the wrong receiver. 0-man column, and it is going to be an incomplete pass. That one did hit the 0-man column, but got a receiver result. And A.J. Brown couldn't make it stick. It's 2nd and 10.
That 2 through 6 interception there, 0 men sticks out.
Wow. Yep, I just saw that. Back to pass, Hurts looking short this time, going to A.J. Brown again, and forced to scramble instead, and Hurts gets a short gain only, pick up a 4. And so it's 3rd and 6 Philadelphia at their own 32. Still early 4th quarter, 14-point game. Opportunity here for the Packers to try to get off the field. 3 wide receivers. Quez Watkins is in there. Defense looks pass. Here's the pitch out. Miles Sanders to the defensive card. He beats the end with the white die, but it's still not enough. 4th and 1. Philly at their own 37. They went for this on their last series in a similar situation in their territory and then marched on to a touchdown. They're going to try to do it again. Big 4th and 1 here, Philly. 2 tight ends set. All 5s and 6s across that offensive line. Packers in the 3-4. To sneak to the quarterback. Defense calls run. Hurts on his card. Can't get it, but neutral zone infraction. Oh, my word. They stopped the sneak from Hurts, but came across too early. Mark off 5 yards, and Philly 1st and 10 now at their own 42. Crisis averted. 3 wide receivers, 1 halfback again. Here's a run up the middle. Miles Sanders, and he's keyed. Nice call. And a penalty, though, and it's personal foul against Green Bay. Packers unraveling with the penalties here in the 4th quarter. Green Bay, 6 penalties, 60 yards. Just 2 for 15 for Philly in the game.
Green Bay, bottom 5 in most penalty categories throughout the course of the regular season.
Showing up here. Run up the middle, beats the nose tackle with a 6 on the white die. Kenny Clark couldn't get the stop. It's a 5-yard pickup.
As a matter of
2nd
fact,
and 5 now.
Their opponents got the fewest penalty yards in the league. They had the worst yard share.
So kind of like Cincy, they're getting it on both sides of the penalty war. Flat pass and a good pickup there. Dallas Goedert. A 15-yard catch and run. His 7th catch of the game. Eagles are now down to the 25-yard line of Green Bay. 11:24 left in the game. Eagles up by 14. Defense looks run. Here's another quick slant. Right back to Goddard. He's been busy, and he's got a short gain again. Into the red zone. Goddard good for 16 yards. Tackled finally at the 9-yard line by Adrian Amos. But it's 1st and goal for Philadelphia. And with 10-12 to go, I think you got to hold them to a field goal here. Full house set.
Yeah, and if I'm Philly, I'm playing, almost playing for that field goal. You'll take a touchdown, but 3 scores is 3 scores.
Boston Scott up the middle, and he goes nowhere. Loses a yard, as a matter of fact. 2nd and goal at the 10. That was Scott's first carry of the game. He's out. Miles Sanders is back in, along with 3 wide receivers. Watkins in the slot. He's going to get the square in over the middle. Watkins has it, and a touchdown. Quez Watkins goes for 10 from the 0-man column on the defensive card, and the Eagles, late in the 4th, late in the game anyway, under 10 minutes to go in the 4th, have again opened up a 3-touchdown lead, 38-17. And after a squib kick, Green Bay is going to begin at their own 46. So Eagles taking very conservative approach to that Green Bay kick returner. Flat pass Rodgers is incomplete, 2nd and 10. Rodgers just 11 of 23, 122 yards and a couple of picks. He does have the 1 touchdown. Short pass here and a 1st down, Allen Lazard. His 3rd catch of the game, now at the Philadelphia 42. Button hook over the middle, Aaron Jones, and it's going to be an incomplete pass there. Actually got a -5 on his own card. Wiped away by the look-in, 2nd and 10. Pro set. Here's a pitch out. Aaron Jones around the edge. He's good for 6. So 3rd and 4. At the Philly 36. I think we might see a long pass here. Indeed, we do not. It's up the middle. Run. A.J. Dillon. And a good run. And a personal foul on top of that. Dillon goes for 16. And with the personal foul added on, it's 1st and goal at the 10. 7:48 to go. Button hook over the middle and incomplete. Nice double team by Coach Mueller. Apologies.
Boy, the short gains.
Bog. So 2nd and goal at the 10. Safety showing blitz here for Philly. And it's a draw up the middle. Aaron Jones, and he's going to go for nothing. I'm sorry, he gets 5 yards. Beats the tackle. So 3rd and goal at the 5. Full house set here for the Packers. Defense looks pass out of that, and it's a run up the middle, but good for just 1 yard. 4th and goal at the 4. I'm surprised we saw full house in that formation there, because the clock is also your enemy. 4th and goal at the 4 here. Packers going for it. They'll stay in the full house. Defense looks run, and it is. Pitch out. Aaron Jones on his card. He gets 2, but it's not enough. But a penalty on the Eagles is going to reset that at 4th and goal at the 2. So the Eagles were offsides there. Packers get a reprieve, another opportunity. 4th and goal at the 2. 6 minutes left in the game. They trail by 21. Aaron Jones, 18 carries, 141 for the Packers in what is likely to be a losing effort. We are slowed down here. I wonder if that game is frozen for me. Oh, just making sure. I see my chat anyway. These two teams have moved at such a quick pace that any short break in the action, I start to suspect we've lost connectivity somewhere with someone. No new game number is showing yet. I'm going to just, there we go, user drop. So somebody's gone. And we're going to have to wait for another game number here. So the Eagles came out like lightning at the beginning of this game and rushed to a 21-0 lead, and that's still the margin in this game many minutes later.
And it's their offense this half, that with 2 touchdowns, that's some good offensive work when your opponent's in chase mode and you can still get it in there twice. It's very difficult to overcome.
Yeah, the Packers have moved the ball pretty well here in the second half, but the Eagles, again, they're going to be a tough team to stop for anybody, anytime. They were a Super Bowl team, of course.
And I think on one of those scoring drives, it was a stop 4th down penalty, right? That eventually led to 7 points.
Yes, it was. We got a new game number, and we're coming back up here for the conclusion of this one. Always forget that. So we might have had a penalty here. We've got a 4th and goal at the 12. I wonder if we missed a holding penalty, but 4th and goal at the 12 and down 21. The Packers have got to go for it. Rodgers is in the shotgun. He's back to pass. He looks short. He's going to Allen Lazard. And that pass is going to be a flush to a tight end, Tunyon. In the flat, he needs 12. Tunyon gets receiver on his card, and he's good for only 5, and it's a turnover on downs. And the Eagles, up 21 points, take over with 5:24 to go at their own 7. They'll come right out in the full house and start showing like they're running the clock. Up the middle, Miles Sanders. He is keyed and goes for 7 nonetheless. Jason Kelce, too much for a 6 white die to stop him there as he springs another good run.
Philly did not face San Francisco in the regular season, it appears.
It appears they're about to. Second and 3, Eagles stay in that full house set. And it's a run up the middle, and that's going to go for a short gain. Boston Scott hits a short gain on his right column. And that's a 15-yard run and a first down.
Well, Philly's going to need a lot of that next week.
Yes, they are.
On their card. The 3rd highest running team in the league at 47%, walking into a supreme run defense.
And as we highlighted earlier, they're going to be missing a couple of good players for that game. Kenneth Gainwell, I think you said 19 rushing touchdowns only, or 21 maybe this year. 21 rushing touchdowns for Kenneth Gainwell. He got hurt in this game. He won't be available against the Niners. And the even bigger one, really, is the injury to Hassan Reddick. He's a left linebacker, 5 against the run, and 12 blitzing star 9. So that's their best blitzer. And come to think of it, I'm going to look at this now while we are seeing the closing minutes of this game. I'll take this down so you all can see, but I want to look at the cards here. It just hit me that now you all those star blitzers for Philly they're all 12-star 1s. The star rating is just a 1 unless you're Hassan Reddick and
or the free safety.
And so doesn't the fullback cover the star rating? Like if he has Kyle Juszczyk on.
Yeah, so blocking back will always take the asterisk first.
Yeah, and, so Kyle Juszczyk is a 4. And so that 4 rating isn't going to be touched by a 1-star blitzer without a bunch of extra pressure to help. Whereas, if you've got Hassan Reddick there, you're ready to go to work when you get that star rating. So it's a big injury. Packers have the ball back now. We're at the 2-minute warning. They're going to face a 3rd down and 4 here. And a good run, 1st down, but there's a holding call. So back up the Packers. They're going to have to try again. Penalty's another big story that's kind of been sinking them in this game. Now 7 for 70. Jalen Hurts, what an efficient game. 23 of 29, 307. 2 touchdowns, no picks. Solid game. Run up the middle goes for 5. Now 1:15 and counting, and that's with all complemented timeouts. We're running out the clock here as the Eagles are going to get out of Lambeau Field with a win. Another run up the middle. We're down to 45 seconds. The Green Bay Packers, I'm trying to remember, they weren't carded as like a 12 or 13 win team last year. I can't remember what the number is, but Coach Mueller had a good season with this team.
He did, in a very different team next year, which should be a fun team for him.
Yeah. I just saw there was an injury that went to the Packers, so that won't matter as they are on their final couple plays of the season.
And for some reason, I was thinking about how tricky it's going to be to card that team next year because Jordan Love was so hot or cold all year. You know, some games the Giants game, if you recall. I mean, and so many others just ineffective entirely. And then other games, look out, he looked like Aaron Rodgers vintage style.
Yeah, I'm not used to seeing the interception splits for Aaron Rodgers be quite as dangerous as they were when I'm looking at him tonight. Congratulations to Scott Mueller on a very good season with the Green Bay Packer team, making it to the NFC Divisional playoff round at home, but that's where it ends. As congratulations go out to Bruce Mogg, coach of the Philadelphia Eagles, as he marches into Green Bay and walks away with a 38-17 victory. And the Eagles and Bruce will advance to the NFC title game this coming week in San Francisco against Rich Pierce and his 49ers.
Gives us 3 coaches in the Final Four who have not won a Super Bowl or Coach of the Year. So other than yourself, Tim, who has a large share of Super Bowl wins.
And looking for another.
Yep. If not you, then it's going to be somebody's first.
And you know what? That would be great. That would be perfect, obviously. If I'm not going to win, I'd love to see somebody get there first. Take a look here at the stats. Try to keep an eye on the queue to see if either of our coaches show up. I sort of suspect they might. Philadelphia, pretty good work in the red zone, 28 out of 35. They didn't have that one turnover on downs, but every other time they got to the red zone, they got to the end zone.
And that one fumble recovery at the 1 was certainly helpful.
Indeed. Time of possession, very close. 8-second difference, basically. But again, the quarterback, 2 interceptions for Rodgers, 139 yards passing only. We already talked about how efficient Jalen Hurts was. And when you look at Aaron Jones going for 22 and 164, you got to think that if Rodgers could have done a little better, it could have gone a long way to helping them stay in the game. 13 tackles and a sack for TJ Edwards. Wow. And we'd like to welcome Scott to the broadcast. Scott, how we doing tonight, buddy?
Hey, that was fun, huh?
What a crazy game.
I mean, I was out of it in 15 minutes. You take the better team with the better play calling and the better roles, and you get that. So it is what it is.
I suppose so. Yeah, it sort of got out of hand quickly. Kind of what moments did you sort of think that you were in a position that you might be able to come back?
Well, I mean, if I don't get that offsides call on the 4th and 1, he went for it in his own side, I would have had a chance to make it a 1-score game, right? But I never had a chance. I mean, he would have just drove it right down. He was hitting on my D cards, and when you hit on the Packer D cards, it's going to be a really, really good day for you. And he called a great game. I mean, he came out. Yeah, it was bad. It was just not much you can do there.
And with that, we also welcome Bruce to the conversation. Congratulations on a big victory tonight, Bruce.
Thanks. Got lots of breaks today.
Scott was just telling us a little bit about that. You got some on his defensive card today.
Yeah, plus 4th down gambles where I don't get it and get a penalty and get a first down. Little things like that make a huge difference. So
yes, they do.
Yeah.
I might have made you nervous if you hadn't gotten it offsides on the 4th and 1, right? Because I was on your side, and might have at least put a little scare into you. But yeah, I couldn't stop you. It was you would have just drove down the field on me again. So.
Jalen Hurts had the best game he's had in like 3 years today. So that was the difference. He hit on 2 long passes, long gains. I don't think he's hit on 2 long gains all season. So that was incredible. So getting off to
How often do you throw long with this team?
I don't. I do not.
That's what I thought. It's not that often, is it?
Well, yeah. If you scouted me at all, you knew that I do not throw long at all because Hurts is not very good. Even though I got A.J. Brown, who's probably one of the best long pass cards that there is. Yeah. But it was still a tough game. But getting off to a big lead like that, I start getting really nervous. The tide's going to change. Something's going to happen. But it never did for Scott. So I got lucky.
Yeah, you had a couple of big injuries that you're going to carry forward through the Super Bowl. Kenneth Gainwell and then Hassan Reddick. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, Reddick's a good pass rusher there. And I know he's a 0, but just the 12 pass rush is great. And Kenny Gainwell, he's my touchdown man. He had 21 touchdowns in the regular season, I think. And then one today again, too. So it's tough because Boston Scott's on nothing. Even though he got a short gain in this game, he's got a nothing
garbage
card.
Time action there. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess Sanders has got to be the man. That's all there is to it. So
he might be up to the task. He's got a pretty good card, right?
He does have a good card. Yeah. Not as good as some previous years, but still it's effective. And so
what's his carded carries? How much volume can he give you?
He's good. He's good on volume this year. Yeah. Cause he had 1,000-yard season and he can go 20 plus carries in the game. So yeah, that helps.
But the Reddick injury is a tough one. That star 9 would have been useful with Juszczyk. I'm sure he's playing Juszczyk quite a bit. He'll have that fullback in there for that block more often than I think most teams would, because I would play that fullback a lot.
Yeah, looking forward to the San Fran game though. See what happens.
Yeah,
I think I'm the underdog in Vegas.
Well, unless he gets 2 quarterback injuries in the game.
Oh yeah, the real life, wouldn't that be good? Yeah.
No kidding. Yeah, I would think right now anybody would feel a little bit like an underdog to San Francisco. You put up a 16-1 record like they did. That just gets your attention.
Yeah, I haven't really scouted them at all. I may take a look and see what they did in the regular season, but yeah, they got weapons. What can you say?
Yeah, start with their defensive card. When you're doing that scouting, that way you can get your stomach through the rough part early. So.
Yeah, don't they have like an excellent run defense on their cards?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think it's supreme. I think is what it really is.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, even better.
I think it
spend
is.
Spend the week learning how to roll a 1, 2, or 3. Just do something.
Yep. Anyway.
Well, congratulations on the big win. You'll be on to the NFC title game. We'll be covering both of those this coming week.
You bet. Thanks for broadcasting again, guys. Thanks for the game, Scott.
Good to see you.
Yeah, good win, Bruce.
Okay,
I'm gonna run and work on the files, but congratulations, nice job. You really earned it. So
thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate it. And we'll go ahead and sign off here. Again, the final from Green Bay. The Packers can't get it done at home. They lose to the Philadelphia Eagles as Bruce Mogg advances to the NFC title game. Both of those title games will be coming up, I'm sure, very soon here. The file's going to be going out tonight, and you can start scheduling anytime. And we'll get them both scheduled, and we'll manage to get them both broadcasted as the USFFL rolls on.